Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Cynthia, and in this video, I just want to post. I want to be consistent and post once a week. I think that does me some good. But in this past week, I really haven't really worked on my business. I haven't done much. The only thing that I did for my business was I got access to this course that I bought back in 2018 when I was going to go the e-commerce route initially. But I guess that's a longer story. But basically, I bought into this course a long time ago, and I got access back to it because I paid for it, and I'm not here to endorse it. I'm not gonna, if people want to know what it is, maybe it will come out. But I'm not here to endorse it or to push people to it or to sell it or anything like that. There are many courses out there, and if you want to know my opinion on what these courses are, what they do, or if they're valuable or if they're worth it, or all this stuff, let me know. But basically, that's the only thing I really did. I haven't posted anything more to list yet. I did sell something last week, so that was good. But I just kind of relaxed and I kind of reflected on where I was and what was happening. I also had to take some time off from walking because I've realized that I injured myself by abusing my knee. And so I had to take a few days for it to heal, and now it's feeling back to normal. But those are the things that I've just dealt with this last week. Yeah, other than kind of like that normal stuff, like beating yourself up, like I have something to do. I have lots of things to do. I have a lot of things to do. I'm not very organized. And so I really didn't do my schedule last week. I wrote a to-do list just like this afternoon on Sunday, to give me some direction. I do have a bad the bad habit of like vegging still, and but I do have like this anxiety, like this thing like get up and go do something. So I'm making a video. I put away my dishes so I can scratch that off, right? And I did my dishes too, but I just really wanted to kind of go over why I'm going the entrepreneur route, why I have this YouTube channel, and things like that. I'm going to try really hard not to go off on tangents because, I love some tangents. But basically, I'm on Uber. I am on YouTube, and I am starting this e-commerce business because the number one reason is because I'm not financially stable at all. I don't have any financial safety. It's a scary thing in this world not to have any kind of investments or anything. That's not the whole story, but that's just kind of where I am now. That's my current status. And I don't feel that I can be successful in a traditional work environment. I have been in multiple different work environments, various industries, mostly food industry, but in some form or fashion. But I have been in other industries as well. And I just don't think that is a place that I can grow and flourish. I call it the invisible carrot at work, where they kind of dangle promotions, raises, opportunities, or even support or gratitude, just treatment, even basic treatment, of positive reinforcement. And usually those carrots go away. And so I call them invisible because they're fake. They're lies. I don't see the carrot. I'm just told that there's a carrot there. And if I work hard enough, I'll get successful. And that's not true. And I don't know if you want me to go into my work experiences and those kinds of things, but just know that that's not the full story. There's a lot behind it. And I do plan on writing like 2 books about all of that, because it is insanity. Yes, it's insanity. I can't. And I also want to say it feels like somebody else lived these things because I've been so far removed now mentally. It's just kind of crazy. It's crazy to think these things. Yeah. People have said some of the craziest things to me. And so I don't know. That's just a different topic, a different subject. And so I don't think I can be successful because of all of those experiences. And so not to go off on a tangent, we're just going to kind of keep it moving, because I could talk about that. Like, that's a long story. That's like 15 years of experience. So you know that can take a long time. So financially, I need to do this. And then the second thing is I don't see success in my stars in those jobs. And so now I'm doing YouTube, and now I'm on Instagram, just exploring, and I am going to start building out my store and posting, and I'm going to go out and start traveling Dallas very soon. I don't know. There's no hard plans yet, okay? But I'm moving in that right direction, okay? And one of the main reasons why I'm doing those things is to build a job, to build a company, to build something that I could be more financially secure with than having this job that I currently have. And just so you know, I really do like my job, and I really actually do love my job. I think the company is good. I think I'm supported, you know. I also think that I went into this job in a very different way than I've gone into any of my other jobs, with expectations and what I was there for. And I wasn't believing any of those carrots. So it's made me a lot more resilient and a lot more successful at work. I'm not a different person at work. I'm just getting what I need, and I'm supporting my job the way that I'm meant to in my position. And it feels really great, and I like the people that I work with. For the most part, I mean, everybody has their strengths and weaknesses, and, you know, working all those things out. And I'm really just for clarification on that, is that I'm using it as an opportunity to grow more as a person. I want to become a better version of who I am. And I also want to try to see if I can suss out anything that I may have missed in my previous jobs where I really wasn't thriving. I want to see if there's any similarities, and see if I can get any more information so I can understand and grow better, and become a better person, because that's essentially the goal here, you know, for me. So, but eventually I would love this store and this YouTube channel to replace that, if need be, that job. I'm not gonna be successful here if I were to ever make money off of this. I wouldn't just quit that job if I was making so much money. I don't know at what point I would, but I would definitely, if that job, because I don't see jobs as being secure. I see jobs to be very unsecure, just in my own experience for me personally. And so I would love to build this out so that I would have a place where I could financially support myself without freaking out and going insane mentally because of the financial stress, you know. So, and also, I hope that I'll be able to meet different people. I just don't really feel like I've thrived or grown very much with the people who I met previously. And it's not to say that these relationships can't grow or change and become something more. But I've worked really hard very hard in these last couple of years to show up differently in my relationships and to grow those and to communicate a lot better with the people around me so I can have a better understanding and have a more secure relationship with these people. So they've grown and they've gotten better. Not that they were bad to begin with, but I was a very broken person when I met all of these people, and I am moving into a healthier version of who I am, and so hopefully I will be changing and I will be growing and I will be getting better, and I want to prepare the people in my life for that. And if they want to continue being in my future, this is what I need help with or supported. You know what I mean? No naysayers, essentially. But I haven't ever really had like close friendships, and I never had like a best friend, and I've had like a lot of people with a lot of those like friendship titles, but never really any kind of follow through or any real strong bond. And that's another topic too, so we're gonna just keep moving on. Just know that that's not the full story. But I would love to start exploring other areas of who I am that I haven't been pursuing my entire life because of various reasons, which is another tangent. And so that way I could possibly meet more like-minded people to me, people who would be more welcoming to me, people who would be more interested in who I really am, people who would want to see me grow or express myself more fully, and people who I would feel comfortable doing that with. I've never had those kinds of relationships or anything, so that would be new or interesting. I also want to do, like I said, do the things that I have wanted to be doing, but for various reasons I just haven't. That's another topic, I guess. But just moving on. So that's why I'm doing all of this. I'm not trying to get YouTube famous, or I also don't want to ever put ads on my videos. I'm not looking for sponsorships. I'm not trying to make a quick buck here and there. I'm not trying to peddle something. And even when I go out in Dallas or beyond, I don't want to be sponsored on those trips either, or to those visits. I legitimately want to show up. So that doesn't mean that there's going to be any codes. There's not going to be any kind of discounts or anything, I would think. So I'm not looking for any sponsorships from here to the end of time ever, because I'm not about that. I don't know what a partnership is specifically, but if that's different, then that would probably be something more interesting to do. But yet that would kind of be a different kind of thing, right? But I would like to show my real experience and show what things really look like and how things really taste or how things really look, and that will get me out, and that will get me meeting people, and I'm not looking to make a best friend or a group of friends or anything. I really just want to enjoy life, and if I meet people that are doing the same thing or interested with that would be really cool too. But I'm not going into this with any expectation. As well as I also want to be clear, this is creativity for me. This channel and the traveling and all of that's going to be something that I want to continue, even if I were to get rid of this online store or anything like that, because as you know, as I think I've shared, is that this is not like my dream business or my dream company. This is something that I'm passionate about and I really enjoy, but it's not something that I'm gonna do forever, because I have a dream company. It's a big company that I really want to work towards, but I'm in no position to do that right now. Just like I was in no position to just jump into this business, I need to make sure that I'm ready. I need to make, that's also a lot of money. Like, to start a traditional, like, type of business, it does require money. It does require lots of money. And since I'm a person that has no assets, there's nothing I can put up. They'd be like, sorry, man. I don't know if you've ever been poor, but the banks are not very nice. They're not very nice to poor people. So I'm not looking for that. But I really want to just have fun. I want to have fun. I want to share. I want to show. If there's something that I am using or doing, I really want to share that with the people who watch my videos. And if it ever comes to a time where the financial support comes in, where it's like something that I'm in a position, probably to ask for that comfortably, then I would put that in place. But mostly that's going to be my store. That's going to be my store. So if people want to support me, they'd support me in my store. I'm also thinking of other things to put in the store as well. But we'll see. I just really want to share that that's kind of where I am. That's like why I'm doing this and my intentions. I really want that to be clear. A lot of people assume a lot of things about other people, and I really just want to be clear about who I am and where I come from and what I'm doing and where I'm trying to go. And that's what this video is. And I really appreciate anybody who watched this video, and I hope I'll be able to share a lot more like fun things in the future instead of like these sit down, boring kind of like talking. I'm emotional because I'm excited about it, and yeah. Okay, thanks. Bye.